Okay, so what you just saw in that first clip was Verity's brow at its finest. Maybe you weren't paying enough attention, but basically my grenade was recharging incredibly fast, and I only have 50 dis, or 51 dis I guess, which is tier 5, which means in Stasis, I did show Dawnblade first, I guess. So yeah, you can see here I have 59 seconds of recharge time before I would get my grenade back from fresh. However, that wasn't the case with Verity's Brow. I was getting it in about 20 seconds. Sometimes, maybe faster. And there's a lot of ways of making that go down even more. And yeah, basically what this whole video is about, what this whole like build I'm going to be showing you is about, or like setup based around this exotic, is pretty much for people like me who really like using grenades, but want to spec into other things, but still have like a false 100 dis or tier 10 dis setup. So basically, with the stuff I'm going to show you, I actually technically have tier 10 dis, maybe even faster than tier 10, but I also have tier 10 recov and tier 10 int, which is just awesome. So, getting into the main thing about this build, right? The main thing that makes it all work is Verity's Brow. This might be one of the most underrated exotics in the game right now, and yeah, you pretty much never see it, but it's actually really good. So basically, what it does is energy weapon kills, and this is actually energy weapon. So everything in here counts. Sometimes you'll get gear that says energy weapon kills, and it counts any elemental item, so your heavy, your abilities, even osmosis weapons. Yeah, this isn't the case for this. It's only energy weapons, so yeah. Basically, energy weapon kills grant a buff called Death Throes, and what it does is it recharges your grenade really fast. It stacks up to times 5, and what it does is it will increase your damage, and obviously give you grenade energy. Now, it isn't like Bomber or the Stasis Fragment, or, you know, stuff like that, where it gives you like a chunk. It's actually just like a continuous fast regen, which is super nice. It's kind of like a Nezarec Sin, where you'll get void kills and it will have like a continuous faster regen. It's like that basically, but only for your grenade. And then yeah, it also has a little bonus here where you throw a grenade near an ally, they get fast regen too, which is irrelevant for this because we're by ourselves. But yeah, that's what it does. So that is the exotic. That's Verity's Brow. Very underrated, very powerful. I should also mention that you can actually pair your grenades now with stuff like Ashes to Assets to get super back even faster. And for me, already at 348, getting that even faster than that because it does give a nice little chunk. And I will be getting continuous grenades, so I can just keep throwing them, killing people. They do more damage, so they will kill any enemy I basically throw it at. As long as I'm not in stasis, that is. And yeah, I get super back for that too. So that's the exotic. Now, there is also a perk that can increase this even further, Wellspring, and also Demolitionist. I don't think I have any Demolitionist on me, but just imagine I have that too. It does the same thing, except it's only for grenades. Basically, Wellspring will give you ability energy on kills based on the amount of uncharged abilities you have. So let's say I only have my grenade uncharged, it'll just give me grenade energy at a bigger amount, like a more percentage. But if I use my melee and my grenade, they'll both get energy between each other at, you know, a lower cost. I'll get less for each ability. So that's Wellspring. Now, all of that together can net you some insane grenade charge time. So let's just start off with a fresh grenade, and we'll see how much we get with Wellspring and Death Throes active. So we'll throw a grenade, get some kills. Pretty, you know, basic stuff. You can already see my grenade is... I mean, I already have a grenade, basically. And how long was that? I don't know. It was supposed to take a minute. That wasn't a minute. That was like 15 seconds maximum. Now, I want to show you Stasis as well, because Stasis actually has an interesting fragment here. Whisperer Shards. Basically, if you destroy a Stasis crystal, you get grenade energy. Now, what it doesn't tell you is what a Stasis crystal actually is. Now, you might be thinking a Stasis crystal is this, right? Because that looks like a Stasis crystal. You know, the blocks. An enemy gets stuck in the block, you destroy it. Grenade energy. However, that's not the case. A Stasis crystal is actually just anything frozen. Anything. Any enemy, anything. So let's get our grenade back, since that's very easy to do. Also, I should show that Stasis does take longer to recharge your grenades. This is actually 1 minute 33 now, which is pretty long. But obviously, it's not actually going to be that long. As you can see, we already have our grenade. Now, if I throw it into a crowd, it's right here, you'll see when they freeze and I kill them, I get massive chunks of grenade energy. So I'm already halfway to my grenade, and I just threw it. And this is supposed to take 1 minute 33 to come back, at 5 dis. And I already have my grenade, there you go. It's already back. And because I'm spec'd into 100 recov and 100 in, I can, you know, have the luxury of fast super, fast class ability regen, because I'm a Warlock, fast health recovery, and also super fast grenade recharge. It's just, you get the best of both worlds with this. It's awesome. I already have my grenade back. So yeah, basically this video was just showing off how strong Verity's Brow is for people who really, really like grenades, and for people who like grenades but also want to spec into other things. Wellspring is completely optional, Demolitionist is completely optional. Verity's Brow by itself will do the job. So that's really all you needed to know. And yeah, I just wanted to show off Verity's Brow basically, and just let people know that it is not a bad exotic. It used to be bad. It got buffed a while ago, but it was still incredibly underrated. Not many people really, you know about it. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that people know it's good. And if you care about grenades, put it on if you're a Warlock. Because it'll do you some good. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to show. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you give it a try, because it's very powerful. And let me know what you think. And if you can make any like crazy awesome builds with this, you can see I have Rasputin, because I've actually been using it on solar, because I get my solar grenade back so fast. I can throw my solar grenade, kill an enemy, pops a Warmind Cell. I can shoot the Warmind Cell to suppress all the enemies or like blind them, and then I can destroy it to kill them and damage other stuff around them. So that's a pretty cool build with that. Maybe I'll make another video like showing off a good Warmind build with this setup. But yeah, that's really all I had to show, I guess. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for watching. Adios.